Project Demigod, a superpower VR game based on fighting, or mainly fighting enemies. And everyone knows you can't have a game with enemies without an enemy variety, right? So, there's a total of like 15 different enemies in the game. We're putting them in a tier list. In my opinion, we're gonna find out which ones are the best. And as always, if you enjoy, please consider leaving a like, subscribing. That would help out a ton. And now, let's get into this tier list. Because Now, here's the tier list. We have a few special tiers here. So, let's just get started with the agents. I say agents are maybe B tier, C tier. I mean, they're basic. You know, they're easy to fight. They don't really do anything to combat you since they're weak as heck. But, yeah, I think, you know, they're alright. Now, the ranged agents, the ones with the guns, now they're fun. Especially when you have, like, the speed on, you could, like, block their attacks, or at least you used to be able to, which is a shame that you can't do that now, because it was really fun to do. Anyway, I say they're about B tier. I'm moving the agents back down to C tier. Yeah. Now we have the agents with the powers. I think they're pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I think they're underrated in their own right. I say they're same tier as the ranged. I think they're pretty good. I like them. The agent flying blaster things, I've never seen these before making this video, so they must be a new enemy. Through that, or I'm just blind as... Yeah, no, I don't really like them though. I just went in the game to get the footage, right? I'm not a fan. I think D tier. No words can describe how much I hate the combat drones. They're just awful to fight. They're just awful. They have too much HP. They get D tier. Now, I think the Biomutants are a sleeper, alright? No one talks about these dudes, but they're really, like, creepy. The way they crawl after you, I think they are underrated as heck. That's why they're going in A tier. I think they're awesome. I think they're underrated. I think they are peak enemy design. Next, we got the nano things, the ones that basically just have your abilities. I think they're alright. I think they're A tier as well, just because they're an actual enemy. You know, like they can actually fight you. Like they do a good job of fighting you and chucking attacks at you. Next, we got the robots. Again, I think they're my favorite enemy in the game, but I don't know if they're peak stuff. So that's going to A tier as well. Big robots, C tier, you know. They're just bigger robots. Yeah. Next we have the ninjas. Alright, the ninjas, I think they are around the same level as the monks. I think they should go because they're basically the same thing. Ninjas and monks, I think they should go together. Actually, you know what? Here, let me move up Giant Robot. I think the Giant Robot is fun. You know, I think it's fun. Now, I need y'all to hear me out on this one. Hear me out. Zombies are also a sleeper. I wouldn't say they're peak stuff. No, they're not peak stuff, alright? But they are a sleeper, alright? They're underrated. They are fun to fight, alright? They are fun. Oh, and by the way, I am moving back combat drones to F tier because I think combat drones are just disgusting creatures. Next, we have the best one in the game, I'm not gonna lie to you. Raptors. Alright, Raptors are peak stuff. They're S tier. S tier stuff. Alright. Now, when it comes to the Titan monsters, right? I think they are overrated garbage. Okay? And this isn't just rage bait here. Alright? I have reasoning for this. For being Titan monsters, they are like the weakest thing I've ever seen before in my life. You could like punch them once with like without any powers at all, and they just fall to the floor. Like you could hit them with any amount of like attack, and they just fall to the floor. They're too weak. Their attacks are too slow. They can't do anything against you. Like it is hard to lose to the Titan monsters. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not lying to you. Okay? That's why they're going in F tier. No, that's why they're going in O tier. Alright? That's why they're going O tier. Y'all just have to hear me out. Next, we have the giant robot. Now, that's from the not really recent anymore. That's from the boss update. I think they're pretty cool. They're better than the giant robots, but they're still B tier. Now, I hate spiders as much as the next me, but I think these guys are pretty cool. I like them. I like this. I like how it has like the different enemies. It's a fun fight to fight. And I think that's the tier list. What do we think? All right, Raptors in the Arachnid. Peak stuff. Biomutant Nano Cyborg, Robots and Zombies in A tier, alright. B tier, we got the agents with the guns, we got the giant robot, agents with the power, and giant robot again, except the smaller giant robot. C tier, we have the regular agents, ninjas, and monks. D tier, we have the flying agents, they're alright. Overrated as heck, we have the Titan monsters, because you know I'm speaking facts here. And in F tier, we have the combat drones. Yeah, I think this is pretty valid here. And that is gonna do it for this video. If you enjoyed, okay, yeah. Oh my God, I'll see y'all later, man. Hey, wait a minute, before you go, do you like VR? Even if you don't know me that well, or even if you do, and you're just not my biggest fan, you might still love what I'm about to share. There's this new Discord community called The Verse, a place built for everyone passionate about VR. Whether you're a content creator, a VR developer, or just someone who loves to explore virtual worlds, you're gonna feel right at home here. We got creators like me, JBrat, Gamertag, and many more, hanging out and sharing what we love. Plus, there are VR developers, game discussions, exclusive announcements, and plenty of space to ask questions, share clips, memes, or just chill with fellow VR fans. This is your early invitation to join us and be a part of something from the start. A community made by VR lovers for VR lovers. So come say hi, make the Verse your new VR home.